was like, holy shit, get the fuck away from me.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, boy.
How we do it, Mr. MAS? How's the family?
Multiple ass syndrome?
Miss Raya tells me your narcoleptic episodes have quieted down since the last time I saw you.
A bit.
Right, a bit. Keeping stress to a minimum? Right. Do try to be careful. Can be dangerous when operating heavy machinery, especially with how severe your case is.
This guy's got a great bedside manner.
I recommend having your wife have a friend chauffeur you to the store and back. As for why you're here, your cataplexy, paint me a picture, Mark. What's going on?
It's on and off. Sometimes when I'm upset. Sometimes when my fever flares up. But always when I see them.
Thank you, AF, for the 81 months. You missed a lot.
It feels like I'm melting. Then I lose all control.
He's talking about the doves.
The doves. They see me. They watch me.
What the fuck? Don't worry, it makes perfect sense if you were here for like the last few hours.
Are you wearing a mask?
Who isn't? I'm upping your dosage. Keep up the anakinra and etoposide. If we run into further problems, steroids might be necessary. I know what you're thinking. Don't say it. We need to take a blood sample. That okay?
What was I thinking? Okay. So, we have a wide variety of exciting choices we could make here. I'm gonna go with number 3.
I suppose so.
Good. See that clock up there? I'll be back in 2 minutes. You better be here when I get back.
Have you ever had a doctor's appointment that was like this standoffish? Some weird shit.
The martyrdom of violence is Vegas in lights. We fear the slow death. The blank, wet drip. Heroes die in blazes of glory. Peasants eat the flesh like butterflies and shit. We face the crunch all the same.
Yeah, I think that's like an appropriate time to make the face he's been making. I kind of understand why he's got the face thing going on now.
Hope he doesn't mind.
Those were some very nice cancer keys. Wait here. No, seriously, just wait here. There's nothing wrong with a little patience. I'm a medium-sized patience. Bitch. What is that fucking thing? This is the second time we've seen this horrible, like, flesh titanite demon. The boiled one? He looks way scarier than the boiled one. Come on, dude. We're leaving. Fuck this shit. We're out of here. Wait. Inhabit? Okay, what's my new vision? The appointment's such a nice view from my office.
Such a nice view from my office. Love seeing the brick walls of Wing Hut every single day.
Wing Hut sounds good.
So busted.
Fuck.
Did Jim ever get back to you about that repaving quote?
Said it's 1400.
How's a man supposed to juggle business and alimony? I don't want to sell beef tallow out of my office. I got into this gig to help people, but it feels like I'm pacifying them. Oh, you want to die? Pop this. Oh, you want to kill your husband? Take that. Don't take those together. You'll die of blood clotting. I can't even file my own prescriptions. What baloney. Raya, here's a piece of advice for you. Marriage is a scam. Do you know how much I'm paying in child support? Raya, you owe me $20. Stetson's missing again.
Stop him! Stop him!
Are you nuts? Just let him go. He's a grown man.
Oh, shit. Did that guy just fucking dab on me? What the fuck? Okay, I think I've been fucking up. I think my choices actually do matter. And that those scales are like... Those scales are very important and like a signifier of what route I'm going down. I don't think I'm going down the right route right
What the
now.
hell is this doing here? The lights seem broken.
Okay.
Employees only. This fence isn't powered. I could cut through it with something.
Oh god, what is this? Puzzle solution, you're probably right. Walla Walla. It's a real place, so I believe it.
Locked from the other side.
You should have taken a vacation to the Gulf of America instead. True. Lol, I'll assume that was a joke, not a threat. I'll try to be there. Just hope I don't get fired. P.S. If you bomb, I'm moving to janitor work. P.P.S. Because it would be shit. Lol. Alright.
Can't go this way.
Go look at the furry? Fuck no, dude. Why would I do that? Why would I look at this stupid fuck? Property is condemned by the Authority, Bureau of Land Management, and the United States Department of Vision. Okay. I'm drooling? No, the fuck you're not. Don't you lie to me. It's not a furry, it's a mascot.
Here.
I'm glad that thing fell over.
The facade. Ticket stand's locked.
I'm gonna step on him. Fucking piece of shit. It says walk, don't run. I wonder if I actually have to pay consideration to that. House of... Oh, okay.
Found some sort of abandoned water park. It's tucked in the woods here. I'm gonna see if I can find any tools I can use. Signal's not good out here. Where you at?
Remember when it mentioned the water park earlier when it was talking about what the ant farm was? I wonder if everything was true. Do I have to get, like... Hold on. Oh, great goody. You pocketed probably 2 tickets, give or take. I need to buy some sort of fucking prize. It's lacking mirrors. Yeah, it's just a foam house. We need to get those 2 furries to, like, foam adventure their way out of this nightmare. Have you ever been in a mirror maze in real life? They're pretty cool.
Take this.
Can't headbutting the mirrors? It's pretty funny. Oh, hey. Cool. What is this? The croc pit? Dude, look at the sad little alligator, dude, or the crocodile. At least it's not the cockpit, am I right?
There's something down there.
It's a Mickey Mouse hand.
Can't reach it.
Maldito? I wish Maldito was crying and dead. Preferably both at the same time. Hey Charles, this is Pete, Park Manager Pete. Not that weird-looking Pete that works rebar. I know y'all in the sheriff's office love supporting local business. Mind helping us with a few blockhead feds? Won't let us tear down these stupid fences. Need to expand the main road. Thanks. Tell the boys I sent them some good vouchers for Fred subs. Write me back. Thanks, Pete.
A flotation device. These are so unwieldy. I can't use it by itself.
So I'm out of the tops in chat. We got me and AEF. Who else? We aren't furry. Nothing says we aren't furry, like completely unprovoked saying we aren't furry. I'm only partial curious furry, partial furry. No, you're furry, dude. You're so furry. I'm not. I don't know, dude. Sometimes I wonder. Uh-oh. Let me back there. Old camcorder.
Dead. Needs 4 batteries.
Name 5 reasons that I'm a furry. You really like sparkle dogs. You like Okami. You drew art of furry stuff that you said was, you had a fursona. You've legitimately told you have a fursona. You like Beastars. And you like those paw things.
Quite a strange collection.
Feral fursona is not the same as furry.
Squishy.
Look, it's Balatro. Uh-oh. No roughhousing? What kind of bullshit pool rules are these? Am I a furry if I just jack off? No, you need 5 reasons. Like, if you like getting fucked in the ass by, like, dudes in fursuits, you're not really a furry unless you like sparkle dogs. Vanilla steak? Greetings, loyal readers. In my journey to uncover the spiraling mystery behind the Appalachian Ant Mill, World of Mystery publication team and I have joined with an unlikely partner, Leica Jones, head writer of UFO Cult Weekly. Understand our rival publications had myriad spats and hot-headed rivalries in years past, but this upcoming story is too juicy to afford bad blood. Per agreement, Miss Leica and I are currently operating a hands-on expedition deep into the Appalachian woods. While researching our main lead, we stumbled upon something off the beaten path, an old Australia-themed water park named Walla Walla Washway. Broken attractions everywhere, all contractors raptured. It seems like whoever managed the project has long left shop. To lead credence to particular ant farm theories over others? Well, certainly not for this one. I doubt this dream came true.
Some rope. This should be useful.
Yeah, we just need a chair now. Call me a coward, I'll share my shit? I mean, I don't really think you'd be a coward for not sharing something like that. I'd just say things.
Something down there.
I'm a nasty man.
I can't reach it.
Now you can. Do it. This is such a fucking good idea. Brilliant. Wow, this guy's a master. Holy shit, how'd he do that?
Oh, fished up a big old fake hand.
We're gonna make a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic. Let me give you a hand. Yeah, no, but seriously, where the hell did this come from? Only like the sparkle dogs. I like wolves as a child. I didn't like the actual 2-legged ones. Wow, she just killed herself because you said that on him. Good job. Wani no Gator is dead because of you. Please, friends, our toilets are so sensitive. Too much toilet paper, any feminine products, paper, towels, wipes, gum, unpaid bills, goldfish. It won't go down. They come back to visit. Thanks. Mr. What's Putt? Oh, okay. Alright, good. Crisis averted. Good. Okay. This is the worst putt ever. Holy shit. Come on, dude. Inhabit. Let me inhabit you.
Listen, I told you not to. You're shitting me. You're grade A steak, top of the line, shitting on me.
Listen, pull over.
I can't. I'm on the highway. I have to go to the next exit to loop around.
So we wait?
He's been going to the wrong Zax.
Never mind.
I can't do this. Dude's in another dimension. I told him the location. I printed it on ChartQuest and everything.
There's 30 different Zack mini golfs, dude. There's 3 in Mebet alone.
Charlie's gnawing on my arm. She wants nuggets. We'll meet you inside.
Diana, mega discounts only apply if the party is 3 or more.
So we're just going to wait 2 hours because he can't read?
Drive faster.
Sure, let me run people off the road. Damn. Well, for some mini golf.
Just let her eat your arm. I don't see what the problem is. You seem like a bitch. Like, I think it would be good for you to lose an arm. I have a nugget story too, but I'm not gonna say it. It's interesting how many people have like bad memories of nuggets. Sounds like a no. Okay, so all right. So for my mom's funeral, I went with my ex, and her and my sister were like, we're hungry. We're hungry. We want to eat before the funeral. I'm like, all right, let's go to McDonald's like 30 minutes before. And so we got like 40 chicken nuggets. I bought the chicken nuggets, and we're sitting there in the car eating them like right outside where we need to go for the fucking thing, right? And my ex gets mad at me because it's like, you're eating too loud. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'll just wait until you guys finish, and then I'll eat the whatever you leave over. There was none left over. I ate 2 chicken nuggets out of the 40. So, you know, away she goes, right? Legendary fail, yeah, it wasn't my happiest moment. They were good nuggets, too. Creepy ants! Okay, we're getting more into the ant farm thing, huh? Oh shit, we have 4 batteries now. We can go to the camcorder. Love y'all be opening day a washout Main Street Lachia. Reminder that we still haven't gotten that door, like, way the fuck back there with the code. Help Wally Destraya funding goals. What? We here at Walla Walla Washway aim to please and excite customers through our wonderful and unique attractions. We've divested hundreds of thousands of dollars into research and development here in our first location, and many more to come. Our park features many wonderful sights. The Croc Pit. See a precarious crocodile show at the top of the hour every hour. The House of Mirror. I see what it is. Okay, so the House of Mirror. You noticed that it was a labyrinth and there was only one mirror at the end. It says House of Mirror, not House of Mirrors. So it's not false advertising. Like, the name specifically states that there's only one mirror. Tango's Takeaway with some of the best food stalls in the 40-mile radius. Mr. Putt, quality over quantity here. Alan Gator feed his son Trembly tickets to unhinge his jaw on our signature giant water slide. What does that say? I see the word die. New attractions like the Goon Bag Toss, Slurpin' Shoeys, and more being built every week. Kane's future. Our beloved bird loves the beach so much so that 12 years ago he studied hard, passed the bar, and became a seasonal lifeguard in sunny Miami, Florida. His passion backfired on him, however, as bull shark bullies frequented the beach he worked, he became entangled in a complex web of blackmail by the loan sharks, who threatened to release weird photos of him and his wife. Kane later met Wallace and Kara while on lifeguard duty at a neighborhood pool. Our lovable Walla Wallaby story begins with the dust mites and rags. He was born on the brink of homelessness. His extended family lost their life savings to the fierce loan sharks during the Great Bread Crisis of 1963, tragically affecting greater South Brisbane and its neighboring areas to this day. Thanks to his intelligence and charm, he recruited only his most talented friends, formed a rock star indie band, moved out of Australia, and became the biggest hit in all of Appalachia. Where's Cora's past? Is she a woman of sinister repute? Kara's present. Kara was a former professional drummer and surfer until she was struck by a runaway downhill piano in Sacramento, California. After 6 brutal years of litigation against the manufacturer, Weinstein & Sons, she won, but was jailed by the corrupt police chief of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. That's where she met Wallace, and the rest is history.
There's no arm attached.
Bullshit. Here, you stupid freak. Okay, chat. Kill, marry, fuck between them. Kill the bird. Fuck the crocodile. And marry the rich rock star dingo. Scaly pilled? I mean, it's the only one that's female. Or a woman, I guess, to avoid using the dreaded F slur. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's not the cutouts at all. The cutouts have been pretty accurate, funnily enough, but not for that one. Alright. I'm gonna see the slide. Banjo was just abducted. Stop publishing the second I heard about your adventure. What the hell are you doing? Are you suicidal? I know you've been cooped out in this town for months. Don't go chasing white whales. Glory is never worth it. Please write back. Genuinely surprised management wasn't locked. Uh-oh.
I don't think I have the code just yet.
No.
I don't think I have the
I
code.
thought I was using the bucket. I thought I could take a piss.
This park blueprint's here. Looks like it was never finished.
Workplace incident report. Data's blacked out. Contractor lost footing during argument with management. Fell 40 feet into uncompleted attraction named Croc Pit. Was anyone injured? Death. Uh-oh. That must be storage. I still am not sure what I'm going to be using these tickets for.
This'll do. I need to get out of here.
Awesome. Okay. I think we're done with this segment. Uh-oh. We backtracked. There's a chain link fence. Crocodile Maldito. Fuck Crocodile Maldito. Was the toilet paper named Booty? Yes. This is kind of worm game pilled. We're gonna go to the beach house. Gonna have to do some stupid ass whistle to get a submarine to show up. Oh, what a silver sight. The dunes. Wait, what does that fucking say? Dunes of end and moonlight nights. Poem washed up on the shore. Oven is beeping. Time for pizza pocket. What the fuck is that out there? That looks insane. Reminds me of Indigo Prophecy specifically. Did you know the dunes here have special properties primarily composed of silica and quartz? Unique type of sand is called singing sand. When wind passes over its ridges, the grains sing, keep an ear out. I really wonder what all of these little cryptic messages say.
See the windy city from here. Eyes they were.
I feel like... Okay, so is that thing supposed to be... Remember that picture way earlier on in the game where it was like, this is the water spout. And there was like a water spout, but there was also clearly some like gigantic mass coming from the water spout that really didn't seem like it was a natural thing whatsoever. That's what that mass out in the body of water reminds me of. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but that's some strange shit. Doesn't look all that natural to me. I have never been over to Chicago, but you know, Chicago. That must also, or it could be that storm they were talking about. That I mean, that doesn't disprove what I said earlier. I guess that picture was about the storm over Chicago, and that is what that is. Looks like human figures are in the clouds. So, in the right side of it, I could definitely be seeing shit that's not there, but that almost reminds me of that castle area we were at earlier in the game. Like, in the right side of the mass, there's like a bright spot in the middle with like a dark spire going upwards. Alright, let's go see this lady.
Singing. It's
I thought he was gonna whip it out. He's moving his hand
I
towards
thought I
his...
was alone.
Uh-oh.
I thought I was too.
It's not normal to stare, you know.
It's not normal to skinny dip at midnight either.
Alright, tough guy. What are you doing out here?
Trash duty. You can make a pretty penny from recyclables.
Sounds like a dweeb thing.
Owned.
No, it's normal.
Who are you?
Who am I? Diana, of the Dunes.
Oh, but of course.
Your name is not Diana of the Dunes.
Live in a fantasy world if you want. You're the one who asked.
Don't you want to know my name?
Look up. Cumulonimbus. 100 miles away, 6,000 feet above us. The impenetrable wall, a foretelling of rain to come. The great Psyoptic storm circles over Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, so two things. She's tall, and two, we need to throw her back in the lake.
It'll be here soon.
I've been here before, once. Lifetime ago.
We've all been here before.
What's good, kid? Exceedingly regrettable that we can't go back to that bunker door. What the fuck?
How the hell did you climb that?
100 miles equals... No, I think she meant that it was 100 miles away,
Never
but
mind.
6,000
I
feet
forgot
in
you're
altitude.
a ground dweller.
That's not fair. You know I'm half mole.
What?
I see. That explains your countenance.
This is some weird shit. This is just what every man wants, right? Mold? No, mole. Like Monty
Is it
Mole.
on me? Is it on me?
I'm serious. I'm serious.
Don't move. There's a spider behind your ear.
Oh, What is my... You're so lame.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as...
I just think it's not in the cards for me, you know?
Come on. Not at all.
Kids are a lot of responsibility. I can barely take care of myself.
Give yourself some time. I think you'll change your mind.
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. Shit! I mean, shoot!
You're being ridiculous.
Stop patronizing me. I'm a grown woman.
I don't know. Just put her in public school.
You're not listening.
What do you want me to say? Seriously.
Charlie is a brilliant girl. She's floundering.
She's a
That environment is
horrible
killing her.
fucking monster.
I don't have the money. That's like 12,000 a year.
That's not what I'm saying. We could find a magnet school or a tutor or something. Have you looked into her eyes lately? She needs this bad.
She needs some air. It's stuffing in that damn room she coops up in.
She needs focus. She needs someone to help her one-on-one.
Why don't you help her?
I do help her.
So what's the problem?
It's like talking to a brick wall.
You just want her to be like you, don't you?
What?
What if she were to trade? Would that be so bad?
She's your daughter. Fathers are supposed to spoil their daughters, at least a little bit.
Oh, you're hysterical.
I don't understand your thought process. Is she just a pawn to you? To get in my head?
All right, this conversation's over.
Dude, stop being
I like to think she's that tall that she has to...
What? Don't swear in front of my daughter.
So now you care what happens to her.
Guys, please. Not in front of the kid.
You're right, Sean. I'm sorry.
I'm not. This is my house. So I can't have a discussion with my family in my house?
Dude.
Don't dude me. Who the hell do you think you are?
Back up, dude.
Mark!
Stop, Pops!
Back up!
Stop being a bitch!
Damn!
Get out! Get out of my house!
Stop it!
Stop!
Get out!
Lady, you're like 7 feet tall. Just give him uppies.
Just get me out of here. Just get me the hell out of here.
Why is Sean still friends with him? So I don't know for a fact. That made him look really fucking bad, obviously. I mean, of course. But I feel like the other shoe is going to drop too. I feel like it's not quite as simple as we've been shown yet. So we'll see. Maybe it is. Maybe we're just like a terrible fucking person. Maybe Sean was never really here, but I hate men. I mean, that was inexcusable. Like, you should never be choking a person in your household, but... Oh. Like, the dude has a lot on his plate. That's all I'm saying. Like, goddamn. Like, come on. That's some fucked up shit.
The statue's chained up.
This is gonna be another one of those judgment things, huh? The Dreamer. What is this one? The Dreamer and the Maestro. Seems like a fucking deadbeat. Well, we don't know the nature of why she thinks the child is floundering. There could be a chance that she's actually on some bullshit. I don't know if that's the case. We have to see. I lean towards probably not. Well, that's not what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be a game where it's gonna be like so clearly one party in the wrong, is all I'm saying. Maybe that will end up being the case, but it seems like it's really trying to get to have a nuance to it. I'm really like torn on what to pick here. I think the Dreamer is probably the husband, and the Maestro is the wife, maybe? Could also be the child, because like there's a lot of piano. Like the piano's been a big fucking thing, and it's the kid who plays the piano. But maybe he said like you just want our kid to be like you, so maybe they're both into it. All right, well, we're gonna pick the women, dude. Kill. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I'm not gonna finish that one.
The last beam light sweeps 7 seas. Soft be a song, my lace ships, ankles of chain and barnacle wrist. It was the song.
You can get barnacle wrist for fisting women of questionable hygiene.
And radiantly the rays so yellow licked my lips, and in one soft voice said, here is angels.
So, I think it's pretty clear that, like, the black pieces represent...
Cutters now.
Maybe not me being, like, an abject piece of terrible shit, but maybe just the man, and the white is more like the daughter and the wife. So I wonder if this is a game where there's gonna be, like... Maybe if you go one way or another, the events play out differently. I don't know. Gotta be neutral. Well, I think that... Hold on. We gotta go on the water slide. This is what I've wanted to do. Because obviously the scales are important. I just don't know what gameplay consequences are there.
Awfully serene.
Why do you keep saying that? And now I'm fucking dead.
This
Lit.
water's gonna make me sick.
Played the demo like 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been quite a while. Oh shit, we got the forklift vehicle segment. Dude, ice cream sounds so fucking good right now. Like a nice vanilla ice cream or perhaps cocoa nut. Fuck. Were they dead? They sure were.
What was that?
It's me, Hamburger. I've taken your sexy ass friend, Sean Russell.
Good, he was clogging up the radio channel. A relay station.
That's very unsettling how the rest of these are cut, but that one wasn't. World War pussy. You hear Timmy Turner's dad is dead? Yeah, I heard that Timmy Turner couldn't stop beatboxing at during hospice care. You can open these now? What the fuck is that? I see the wings now, but at first it looked like a dude stretching his legs. I don't know, I got... Wait, BB, last seen shouting at and about cardboard. Good riddance. Michael Smith, studio for Iron Silk Games, whereabouts unknown. Where's Ciferoni? I have no idea. Probably living their best life.
A tape. Must have some sort of recording on it.
Expedition to the Marinara Trench.
Electric-powered door.
So I could turn my fucking light on. That's a novel concept, right? Loose lips sink ships.
Ugh.
Don't ever give the
Shit,
captain a
I can carve.
blowjob.
A slide reel. I think would fit into a projector.
Should I go to the store and buy fat fuck desserts? Yeah, eat some cheesecake for me. Echo Point training. Okay. Maintenance of systems, transmissions, power consumption, supply usage. Maintenance. Inspect Echo Relay systems daily to ensure peak functionality of all critical systems. Contact the main WWP branch if services required. Keep server room locked unless escorted by avalanche personnel. Transmissions are passed through. Only all transmissions must be put through a designated channel. Transmission destination is classified by the first number of the transmission ID. Lighting must be turned off between 08 and 06 hours. Power is not to be used for the following: preparing meals, heating and cooling, forum posting, radio communications, outside transmissions. 22nd of every month. Attendance and supply delivery is mandatory. Must be approved by acting Whitewater. In the case of failed delivery, delivery will be delayed to the following 22nd of the month. Unless the situation is code red fire, employees must remain until their designated shift is over. In case of a medical emergency, contact your HR representative to receive your sick day for the year. Sick day annual period ends on December 25th. Family emergencies are not emergencies. Relationships with coworkers must remain professional and normative. Friendly relations are restricted and must be approved by supervising manager or unbiased party. Intimate relationships are strictly prohibited unless platonic. Side hugs only. Enjoy your stay. Where there is no vision, the people perish. They seem like they run a tight ship. very good, normal protocols for the workplace environment.
A little too cheesy for my tastes.
Lily, Firefly, Black Bear, Smoke Out, Red Fire. If you're not banging your coworkers, can you even call them coworkers? Kanye would like that chart. He's going AdCon 3. I like how it's called the Nasty Mug. That's fucked up. Any scary stuff? Yeah, but it's not like a... It's a horror game in the sense that it's unsettling. It has horror themes, but there's no, like, monsters chasing you around. There's no combat to speak of. I don't even think we've encountered a fail condition of any sort yet. I think the scariest thing is that... I was thinking about this game today, and when you have, like, the flashbacks of your family members, like your daughter and your wife, they're all fucked up looking. They don't look like normal people. Like, my daughter is this nightmare, terrible spider creature. My current theory is that's representative of her being a neurodivergent, and I'm not saying that in a joking manner. And my wife, in the game, is depicted as a massively tall woman, like, easily 2 heads taller than me. And I think that speaks to my character's feelings of inadequacy in regards to his wife. I don't think she's literally 2 feet taller than him. I think it's supposed to be like the way his subconscious perceives these things. But we'll see if there ends up being any merit to that. Scariest moment for me is when he realizes he's dreaming and his friend tells him to don't say it out loud. Or yeah, I'm really curious what that horrible monstrosity is. You know what aversion when she needs a one-on-one talk? Well, the last major event we had with this game was there was like a very heated argument between me and my wife over the schooling needs, the educational needs of our daughter. So she probably is some sort of neurodivergent, but you also have to maintain, like, the man, our main character, the husband, is pretty clearly being portrayed as the negative influence in this entire thing. And so far, the game seems smart enough, to me at least, that that's kind of a feint. Like, he's obviously a piece of shit, but I don't think that necessarily precludes the wife from being a piece of shit in her own way, and I don't think that revelation has happened yet. So I have a feeling there's more to it than what we've been shown. I don't think it's going to be as simple as just like this guy is he's just an unmitigated horrible person and does everything wrong. But we will see. So I am fucking confused. Maintenance room key. Alright, I need to find this maintenance room then. Is this it? I thought this was actually the exit, but I guess this makes sense. Oh, good. You get to see me do one of these puzzles again.
Another one of these machines.
I'm really good at these.
Power.
Okey-doke. Better if he was just a piece of shit.
Fit into a projector.
I think that'd be pretty boring. I think it's always more interesting when there's nuance, personally. At least he isn't a piece of crap. That's true. That's true, Oak Tree. I read that wrong, I'm sorry. No, it's a reference to, everyone knows POC means person of color, but there was a guy who got really mad at me back in the day, and called me a POC, and from his perspective it meant piece of crap, and so some people remember that, and it's just kind of a joke from time to time. I hate nuance. Nuance is the psychedelia of the intelligent. I'm dumb as a bag of flaccid dicks. It's a stormy Wednesday evening. Today during my lunch I tried a brilliant liver-op monster that Joe passed me in the cafeteria. Its taste was nutty, and the aroma strangely smelled like hay, which was curious to note due to its... Alright, that should be enough to ward off contraband watch. If you're reading this, no, you aren't. Our little project is no longer a purely scientific inquiry that threatens to upend the fabric of our reality. I wish this were merely a fun metaphysical vocation, but the superiors are giddy to apply this new branch of knowledge in matters of warfare. It's hard to budget tax-paying billions unless you can build a better bomb. decide between being able to communicate nuance and friendship a few days ago. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of people who will be like your number one supporters, your number one, you know, you'll be buddies. But the moment you try to set a boundary or go against it, even not even necessarily going against them, but maybe just disagreeing with the way in which a particular thing is being done, it all goes out the window and you're the enemy immediately. I'm not sure if it's always been that way. I'm sure to some degree it has with people. It's probably a very human thing, but I definitely think that the radicalization of basically everyone on the internet has greatly exacerbated this particular tendency. But what do I know? I'm just a silly little epic heckin' Texan, right? So once again, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing with these. I suck ass at a lot of puzzles, but especially these. So I just kind of like... Yeah. I knew that was going to happen. Get a lot of that, and it takes me years to find out. It's a lesson learned. I'd rather be their friend. See, I don't know. I have a lot of difficulty with that because I'm someone who's maybe really prone to dying on dumb hills. But usually what the other party doesn't understand is that it's the principle of the matter that is important, not necessarily the exact example that's being brought up to the forefront in that moment, right? It's just about like being consistent in what you believe in and doing the right thing sort of shit. But people have very short memories. Like, it's rough. Like, for example, like back with the Hank shit. Not just Hank, but it's been like a recurring theme of people who've gotten banned. Is almost always when someone gets banned from the stream, it's because they've just had like years or more of bad behavior. It really takes a lot. But when you don't set those boundaries early, you give them the opportunity to like pretend that you're overreacting over like the last minor incident instead of their entire body of work. And then if you bring up their entire body of work, they make it out like you're a psychopath. So it definitely helps to not let that sort of shit fly for too long. A sunsets in Iceland, or in certain terms, the glorious and marvelous tales of the night sail as the sun sets in Iceland. Masterpiece by the Viewing Academy. Like, I don't know. It's something I've struggled with because in things like not related to stream, like I had a personal friend who I showed them my stream, and I guess it is kind of related to stream, but not really. Like, I like them, never had a problem with them, but I showed them my stream. I was like, yeah, you should check it out sometime. And they went in to my stream and they called me ugly. And talk about how I was like a 4. I just like was harping on that. And so I stopped talking to them because I think that level of flagrant disrespect is just like, I don't have enough time for the people I actually like. Why would I offer it to people like that disrespectful, right? But it probably seems from the other side that it just takes like one fucking mistake and then you're out. I mean, that's true if it's a fucking malicious mistake. Are there people you know in real life in here? Yeah. Why am I arguing with a guy who posts mainly on Henty IRL? Sorry, I'm yapping too much. I need to play the video game. Like, Otterbug is my wife, so I guess I know her in real life. But there are others. I've met a few people in person from the stream. So they take really uneducated insurance positions. It's not my job. Yeah, I mean, I get that too. Like, almost everyone you meet in your life, like, if they laid everything out on the table, they are gonna have something in their set of beliefs that you find personally reprehensible. So it's like, where do you draw the line? It's like levels of reprehensible. If they have like a dumb opinion on like, I don't fucking know, something geopolitics related, it's not the end of the world. If you have like that degree of purity requirements for people you associate with, you're just never going to have anyone. So she told me that anal is bad for women and started talking about 50 Shades of Grey and DDLG and was trying to convince me to read 50 Shades. I mean, anal can be bad for women. It can be bad for men too. It's like you gotta prepare. You don't want to get anal fissures, right? Can we keep the potty talk to a minimum? No, I don't like restricting what people can say as long as they're being respectful to one another. If they want to talk about sexually charged shit, that's fine, even if it gets out of hand sometimes. Like, I don't know why there are some people recently who seem to be under the impression that this is like a puritanical place where you're not allowed to talk about anything above like age 13 related talk. Like, you don't say anything Ben 10 wouldn't say. It's never been like that. I don't know why that's a thing. Says Christians. That's an ironic thing though. There's also a saying, there's no hate like Christian love. That's the code for that door. 9823. Placed my entire soul in the toilet earlier. It was nuts. I lost like 30 pounds in there, and I looked at it and exclaimed, "Holy cow," and my mom told me to shut the fuck up. You know, it's really disrespectful of your mom to not take a look at your shit. Super uncomfortable because I wasn't sure if she was trying to flirt with me or if she was just eccentric. Some people just say dumb shit sometimes, you know? You catfish me, it says wholesome stream, and all I'm hearing is potty talk. Well, it's like the positivity conundrum, right? I think we're all above the age of 14, and we know that like the people who harp about like good vibes and positivity are usually some of the most sinister people you will encounter, because it's all forced and it's not real positivity. It's just a way to kind of like be a controlling psychopath behind a veneer of niceness. Real positivity is about being able to bring up negative subjects, being able to talk about things that aren't necessarily fun and deal with them in a productive way. That's what actual positivity is handling the negative in a way that is productive. You know, not pretending it doesn't exist, not compartmentalizing it, not dwelling on it, but handling it in a reasonable way. I guess this is also a bad time to mention I'm not actually homeless. But wholesomeness is similar, I think. Like, that was a tangent. But, you know, you can't be wholesome Keanu Chungus without some dark Chungus here and there. You know what I'm saying, fellow Redditor? Things is the equivalent. And you gotta balance it, like, focusing entirely on the negative also. And I know you're not saying that. I'm not saying you are. But it's just, you gotta have a nuance to it. You gotta have a balance. You can't... See, that tree didn't have balance. That tree focused on the negative. And now he's fucking dead. See, it's tough for me because I'm almost entirely a negative person, just by DNA. It's something that I've struggled with pretty much as long as I can fucking remember, is I feel negative things like probably 250% more than like positive things. And it's just how my brain is wired, so I have to try to like not dwell on that kind of shit. But then I'm also prone to doing the escapism thing. So, you just can't win. It's tough for a pimp out there, you know what I mean? Maybe I should turn down the irony. I'm darkness incarnate. I was born in the shadows, but destined to sing in the light of day. Recommend Hustler University. Oh no, dude. All that manosphere nonsense is garbage. One of the worst influences on the entire internet. Often think a lot of negative things, and then I see people coming together to fundraise for the California fires. Makes me feel good, but part of me feels like it shouldn't have to come to that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly a king of positive vibes, even with all of that considered. I'm definitely a negative Nancy. At least I'm not a Nancy Pelosi, though, right? I beat Outer Wilds years ago and want to play the DLC now, but my original save is gone. Should I beat? You don't need to do any of the main game for the DLC. It's its own separate thing. Hello, MCK. Obviously, having knowledge of the game will be helpful, but...
I can't hear you.
Watching it.
Big ass dinner. Nice, good shit. I had Pizza Hut today. There was a special where you got 16 wings and a stuffed crust pizza for $20. So me and Autumn got that. If my dad is killed in a fire, if I do something just because it distracts me from that, is it good and the first step towards coping? Or just avoiding the problem? So I think doing something to distract you is okay insofar as it doesn't prevent you from more meaningful coping mechanisms. Like, a distraction is fine, but you can't only have the distraction, you know what I mean? Like, if you are really torn up about something at night, and you just can't stop thinking about it, play a video game. But if, like, that video game is stopping you from making changes to actually handle whatever it is you're dealing with, then it's become a problem, right? So, for example, let's use the dad is killed in a fire example. Escapism is okay and even healthy until it stops you from going to grief counseling, right? So, that's the way I look at it, at least. Do you like the extreme cold? I know, dude. Like, going out in 20 degrees in gym shorts, Kino. It's so good.
Welcome to the Ranger Phone Network. Your safety is important to us. This call may be monitored.
It's happening again. Sit here with me.
Sean?
So much worse.
Where are you? Can you hear me?
Get me past the wall. There's only one way out of here.
What?
I said get me past the wall.
Sean?
The incision is nigh. Their attempt at flattery is a
This is the last thing you want to hear before a C-section.
is the time of monsters.
This thing they do to take foreskin? Yeah. Guys, I'm fucking lost. Maybe looking at the map. Maybe that's a good fucking idea. It doesn't seem to be amended for the new obstacles, though. I guess I'm trying to get to Richmond's Fork. That's where the bunker door is. Cyrax's son or CWC daughter? Definitely CWC daughter. Because that way Autumn would have to deal with the consequences and not me. But Cyrax is, like, screaming in the fucking attic every goddamn day. And, like, jumping on the fucking boards. And one of the quickest ways to piss me off is to fuck with my sleep. And, like, you would never sleep with him doing, like, fucking goblin jumping jacks in the attic all night. And screaming, like, racial epithets at people. Like, I don't know how they haven't died. Like, his caretakers are legitimately, like, 70, 80 years old. And, like, holy fuck, dude. It seriously seems like a special kind of hell. Wouldn't let our CWC... No, I wouldn't either, but, like, even if the worst happened, you'd be suffering, not me. I'm gonna fucking... I should have never been born. I swear to God, I tried to open that and it didn't fucking open. I guess I didn't try hard enough. Wow. I'm hitting the wow on that. Uh-oh. The trussy end thing was prophetic, I guess.
Come on, come on, come on!
Holy shit, look at him in the background!
You gotta be kidding me!
These things are ridiculous looking. Holy fuck, this is like me when Autumn brings food home, dude. Uh-oh, it's gonna get me! Uh-oh!
Open, open, open! The door! No, 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 no!
What has happened? I'm not sure. You get a heart... Okay, to be fair, like, you're talking some shit, but if that happened to you in real life, I don't think you'd be hot-cocking it. I would be... Oh, no. What the fuck is this? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just gotta find it.
This is the worst twist ever. Now I'm playing Slendy Man.